Neptune Planner is a tidal navigation app for passage planning in the tidal areas around the UK and adjacent continental coastline. But if there are no tides such as in the Mediterranean or Caribbean, Neptune still does a wonderful job for you. We can calculate tidal streams. These are the coloured arrows. For tidal heights, just position one of these grey diamonds under the cursor and press the eye icon. The high and low water times are displayed along with the daily curve, and on the toolbar, more information, such as a month's predictions, are available. These red icons at 1/4 degree intervals are the wind strength and direction. It can be entered as a fixed value or as a forecast, which can be obtained from a downloaded GRIB file. With the wind, the sailor can determine boat speed from wind speed by using the inbuilt polar plot methods, and use this boat speed in their passage planning calculations. The real power of the app is planning your passage, determining the best time to leave and the course to steer, taking into account tides and wind. You can generate a passage plan and easily email this to any interested parties. You can also manage waypoints and routes and share them between devices. If your plotter malfunctions, then you can also use the device's GPS to act as a track plotter. As an introduction, in this video, we will demonstrate planning a passage and then we will email the plan to any interested parties. Before doing so, we will have a quick look at the app's controls. Along the top of the app, the toolbar contains a number of icons. On the left is the main menu, and at the bottom of the list is the user manual. This is in PDF format. We recommend that you have a PDF reader installed on your device. We are using Adobe. The manual's table of contents is hotspotted for easy navigation. There is a link on the bottom right of every page, so you can return easily to the contents. Returning to the main screen. The icons on the right provide access to most of the planning functions. These are Information, Route Planning, Calculations, Animation, Clear, Time Plus, and -half an hour. As always, in Android, the 3 vertical dots on the top right show the extra items if your screen is not wide enough. So now we will start our route plan. To keep the screen as clear as possible, we will turn off the tidal stream arrows using the View menu. Just tap the slider and it turns the option on or off. Pressing Home always returns to the main chart view. The blue circles are the various users' marks. You can easily edit and add to these as required. Marks become waypoints if used in a route. From the menu, we will set the time and date. Note that any date into the future can be used. Neptune calculates the orbital positions of the Moon and where the Earth is in its orbit around the Sun. From this and other data, it calculates the tidal heights and streams. The calculations are not limited to the current year. Now, on the toolbar, select the route icon. Notice it has turned grey to indicate you are in the planning mode. Position your cursor for the start and tap inside the cursor box. You will be asked if you want to create a waypoint. Answer yes and you are given the option of using the cursor location or, if there is a mark available, to use this as the waypoint. The first thing to notice is that a blue arrow is drawn over the waypoint showing the direction the wind is coming from. The red triangle, for the sailing boat user, is showing the region that the boat cannot sail. For simplicity, we are sailing downwind. Otherwise, we would have to plan our tacks. Move the chart and add another couple of waypoints. Exit the planning mode by tapping the route icon, and then tap the calculate icon on the toolbar. The proposed route is shown on the list. Tapping a leg allows us to edit the details. Pressing the back toolbar arrow returns us to the route view. Sailing users can derive the boat speed from the wind using this button, but for a quick demonstration, assume the boat is using the default speed of 5 knots. You could press the calculate icon here to quickly calculate the route departing now. But in this instance, we want to find the best time to depart. Press the Optimize icon on the toolbar. We plan to leave sometime in the afternoon. Select the time range and press OK. The calculations are complex, but after a minute or two, the result will be shown. We can see the best time to go. It is the smallest bar of the graph. So tap this bar and the app will automatically calculate the course to steer for that time and date. The course to steer for each leg is shown in degrees magnetic. The variation is set up in the configuration. Notice how the arrival time is shown for each waypoint and also the predicted speed over ground. You can easily see if you have gained a tidal advantage by comparing the speed over ground. Press the back button to return to the home screen, and now we can see the predicted course over ground. This is the green line with a small circle showing your predicted position every 30 minutes. We also see the course construction vectors in red. These should follow a similar shape to your vectors if you have calculated the course to steer using conventional manual methods. To create a passage plan, select Create Passage Plan from the menu. We have previously filled in the boat details, which include the crew names and contact details. So, we just need to press the Create Passage Plan button. The first thing that happens is we are invited to create a screenshot of our proposed passage. You can create several if you wish. After creating the screenshots, the summary from the calculation screen, the boat and crew details, and the screenshots will automatically be entered into an email, and your email opens. You can edit the email if required, or just enter the recipient's name and press send. Hopefully this will help you with your SOLAS obligations. This app does much more. You can contact us to obtain a link for a separate PDF version of the manual. On installation, there is a 5-day demo available with some sample data for the English channel. Sorry, we cannot do better than that, but the data is copyright and subject to certain restrictions. Install the app and play with it. There are in-app purchases of subscriptions to the different chart areas. If you would like more details, then visit www.neptunenavigation.co.uk or find us on the Play Store.